What's going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's episode of Breakdowns with Brian, we're going to be going over my 2016 F150 again. Today we're going to be replacing the pump for the windshield wiper fluid. About 6 months ago, I tried to activate the fluid, and I guess I was empty in the tank. And so I put some in, and occasionally when I would try to pump it on, it would slowly come up. The fluid would eventually come up, but it wasn't acting normal. Normally you just hit it and it sprays right then and there. But I think the pump was slowly going out after that. I bought this at AutoZone for $32. You can get them on Amazon for about $20. And if you want the OEM one from Motocraft, it's about $40 online. Luckily enough, I changed the wipers and the wiper arms yesterday, so I went to see this morning how well they worked, and the pump went out. So today, just going to go over everything on how to take it out. All right, guys, so first of all, you don't have to take this out. I've seen other people do it without taking the whole thing out. You can just fold it, take out some of the bolts that are in there, fold it down, and then you can do it like that. I took the whole thing down for video purposes. You've got these little screws here. They are 7/32, or I believe you can use a 5.5 millimeter. You also have your standard little rubber grommet looking things, little plastic rubber pieces here that are going to be in your wheel well. I think I had like 3 or 4 of these, and I think I had like 6 or 7 of these. And we'll get to the inside here. So your pump is going to be right there. There's your pump. Now, unfortunately, mine is about 3/4 of the way full. So as soon as I take this off here, it's going to just spill out everywhere. So I've got a little bucket just so I don't get everything wet. I'm not going to reuse any of this since the bucket that I have isn't clean. But you'll pop this off, and I would undo the clip up here. See if we can get a little closer in. There you go. So you've got a clip here for your power, and then you've got the pump itself, and then you have this piece here, which is going to go to the windshield wipers themselves. So let me see if I can get a good camera view on that. All right, so for the plug itself is just a pinch. There's a little black piece here that you just push in, so there's no like red tab or anything that you got to pull down. I'm gonna have my bucket on hand, and I'm going to try to just pull this piece out. All right, so I've got the feed line pulled here, and it's just the other one's going to look like this, so there's no clamp or anything on it, and it's going to really slowly drain. I could probably pull this whole thing out, but I'm just going to let it drain here, and once we get down, I'll come back up. All right, guys, this is what it looks like when you just pull the pin or the plug out. The whole pump, it's just going to drip everywhere. It was taking forever to drain any of that stuff through this little tube. Now, I will say that you could probably shove this back in there and maybe save a little bit of it, but I figured I'd show you what it looks like. It makes a big mess. I put a 5-gallon bucket under there, but it's just a big mess. Now, one thing that I did see, at least on Amazon with this, is if you ordered the one from Amazon, it actually comes with the rubber little grommet, little plug here. Other than going to AutoZone, AutoZone doesn't give you the rubber piece here. So it would be nice if I did get the rubber piece. I don't know if Ford comes with it or not, but I know the one from Amazon does. So it's funny how Amazon comes with it, but when you order it from a parts store, it doesn't come with everything, I guess. But it does just fit in there. There's little clips here, or pressure points, I guess, that holds it in place. But there's actually nothing else, no clips, no bolts or anything actually holding it in place. And getting back to it, this is good for a 15 and up, so 15 to at least 23. And it goes from F150, 250, 350, 450, and I can't remember if it said 550 or not, but I don't see why not. So that's just gonna, I used a little pry tool to get this off. It is in there pretty good, which is nice. And all I'm gonna do is put it back in there, and that's it. Gonna hook up my line. My line is just gonna fit in there nicely like that. I am gonna take the plug. Always move the plug, because if you see there, you're gonna get washer fluid everywhere. You don't want to get washer fluid in the plug itself. Make sure we put it in the right way. There you go. You'll have to make sure it clicks when it goes on there, which it does. And I'm going to fill it back up, and we'll make sure it works. All right, guys, so I filled it up just a little bit, probably 3 or 4 inches above where the pump is actually going to be pumping to, just in case that's not the issue and I need to take the pump off again. I don't have to drain and lose all of that fluid again. So let's jump in the truck. And there you go. I'm actually pretty impressed with how fast it actually pumped up through it, considering I just drained all of the fluid from it. So I'm gonna put you back down here and see if you guys can hear the pump go off. All right, guys, so you can definitely hear the pump from down there. But yeah, that's basically everything. If you guys want to know, have any other questions about this, I'll put a link in the description of all of the part numbers from Amazon to Motocraft to the auto parts dealers as well. Like I said, the rubber grommet was pretty fine in there, so I wasn't too worried about it, but it would be nice just to have that replaced as well. But if you liked the video, hit that like and subscribe. Until next time, guys.